Said I can't be lit 24/7, yeah. Can't take no before still in heaven, eh? It's gonna take more than flirting to that's why I don't hit you up that much. You gon' have to show me what's love before you just get let in. So I can't be lit 24/7, no. With a pick this big, nigga can't just get up and go. I know you want another hot girl summer, but I ain't finna hop up and hunt ya. I'ma let you drop off that number and let you get the getting. What's good with you? I may cuss, but I don't curse. Get that situated first. Bars, because it's nice and all that. What else? I'm not doing live readings, or should I say in real time tarot readings right now. Astrology readings, yes, but not tarot. I'm doing pre-recorded tarot readings right now. I don't know when I'm going to open back up real-time tarot readings as of yet, but if you need pre-recorded, I got you. Go to the website. It says it in the intro how to do it real quick. It's for the Gemini energy. Gemini crosswatch is included. Those want to know how the Gemini energy is being applied to your natal chart, you're welcome. I'll start off with the Oracle deck for the theme. I'll get the overall theme of the read. And take it from there. We got it. Here we go. Here we go. What's this? Red and white rose. Yep, the red and white rose. So you've come at a point. It's the fork in the road right now. It's the fork in the road, but you could actually go straight. Meaning, have you come to the realization of something that has something to do with information? It's in your brain. I think you had this in your brain for a minute now, but now it's time to take action on it. I think you was waiting for something to be activated, or like you was looking for a signal, maybe even a confirmation from someone else, another party, to let you know, or to give you more, just to give you that hint. It was like, it's like waiting on somebody. It could have been an actual partnership, maybe in business or something, or maybe even a romantic relationship. I'm not 100% sure yet, but this is what I know, is that something that was on your mind, you wanted to take action on. However, it just didn't align with your body yet. It didn't align with your movements. So you were reluctant to do so. I even get the feeling that this was kind of disturbing you a little bit. What also was disturbing you was that you had to obtain more information in a time where things were pressing. So there's some type of pressure on you, or at least there was. So you're actually happy about this red and white rose because you get to mix the two things, but you feel confident in the decision that you made to be patient about taking action because it just wasn't in alignment. So you did the correct thing. Salute to you. Sometimes that can be a real trying time for people and a toll on people's mental health when they gotta do stuff like that. Let's draw some cards. The thoughts have something not to do with the actions, though, and vice versa. But they do coincide with each other. I know that sounds confusing, but make it fit the way it's supposed to fit, y'all. I'm serious when I say that. Like, they're their own separate entity, the thoughts and the actions. However, they can come together and make sweet harmony. You get what I'm saying? You know better than I do. You could clarify what I'm trying to say there. Spirit. Okay. You wanted me to call you, huh? I gotta call you. Three of Swords. More information. What else, Spirit? Give me more. I'm not just gonna go off of that. That's some of the information. The Death card. keep going, Spirit. Yeah, okay. It's coming out in chronological order. What's this? Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, yeah, there we go. The sun and sunning. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. What else, Spirit? Give me something else. Give me one more for now, anyway. Four Swords. Okay, I see what's going on here. You were in a energy, the way that you were communicating came across to someone as if you were gullible, as if you were naive, might even have been smitten over them. And I'm getting that may have been the case. That actually was the case. Let me just keep it a bean. I'm not going to put no fur on my tongue. That was the case, y'all. However, what you overlooked was, which is interesting, right? And Gemini gets attached to the Lover's card, although I told y'all I believe it's a Leo card, right? But we're going to keep it to where traditional tarot has things and just go based on that right now. How Gemini is associated with the Lover's card initially, right? And it's like Gemini is a brain card. You know, it's a brain sign. So that's what my first confusion came from. Like, why would they put Gemini with the... And I understand a conscious decision had to be made in the Garden of Eden to do what had to be done, or to do what, yeah, I'll say it had to be done. But at the same time, you know, Geminis could be some of the most loyal lovers in the zodiac, like serial lovers. I be knowing, y'all can't get one over on me. It's true. And I know I've got prior videos saying that, you know, it's always fun. It's always fun with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't get to take them as serious as everybody else does, but maybe it's just that they don't take me as serious. But I've observed plenty of Geminis be in serious relationships for long periods of time. My point being here is that you were smitten over this person. You like this person. You still do like this person, but you're heartbroken. You're experiencing some sorrow and grief behind. It's like because you left out the brain element, Gemini. Which is like, oh shit, Gemini left out the brain element. Is like, yeah. But this is what I mean. You was like stuck. You was like torn, waiting for the alignment to come. Pause, that's crazy. But I think it might have something to do with lust. It might also have it might just have something to do with appearance. You know what I mean? Something that's superficial that you were attracted to, when you should have got more involved with the brain aspect of the other individual, because they actually have a brain. You know what I mean? And I say it like that. I know that sounds crazy, but you see these like skits out here, like it is crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? It comes to dating and all that. So yeah, this person has a brain. I said had. I don't think you're over this person though. What happened was they became so heady with you that it took all of the fun and the love out of how you like to express yourself. You like to have fun with your mate, your significant other, your lover. And because that was sucked out of you, pause, because that's crazy, you feel even worse. And it's like, you feel like, okay, so just from the heartbreak that you felt from not being able to align with them in a heart connection type of way, transformed you quick. Like you landed on your feet fast. This is not something that you soaked over for long. You got yourself together and you realize that there's something about your identity that, and I don't think that, I'm not saying that all people see you this way. This one particular person did, and you're under the impression that they think you're naive and gullible, and it's not like they said it or whatever the case may be, but now that you felt this sorrow, it's something they said to you or something they did or did not do that made you come to the realization, like, yo, snap out of it. It's not what you think it is. And that thing made you at least internally bring this thing to a close and say, all right, that's it. I'm not looking at this relationship or almost relationship, could be relationship that way anymore. Because there is a part of you that is gullible. There is a part of you that's naive. And I think it's more vulnerable than naive, but I keep hearing naive and gullible. So, those are insinuations. And once you get those types of words attached to your demeanor, it can cause one to transform quick, though. And not for nothing, that person may be undergoing a transformation as well, in realizing that the change in your demeanor or the change in your behavior signals that they're hip to it, and they understand that they can't get a heart connection with you because you don't act like that with them no more. So they could be under some type of transformation too. But if it comes out that way, pause. You're just going to look at it like, oh, this is just another heady decision that they made that was calculating. And they're going to think I'm gullible again. You snapped out of it and snapped back. Look, I think you need rest and recovery. So you, like I said, you landed on your feet quickly and all of that. But I think it's because you might work with this person. You know how if you work with somebody, if you got a work crush and then, things are flowing smoothly or whatever the case may be, next thing you know, y'all get into something that, like I said, brings some type of grief or sorrow. But you got to go to work with this person the next day or two. It's like one of those situations. So it's like in order to save face, you got to land on your feet quickly. Or people at the job, you know what I'm saying? And that person included could just be looking at you like, oh, you're battered, you're bruised. It almost feels kind of sinister. I ain't going to lie to you. Like maybe they actually did calculate this whole thing. Maybe they did manipulate this whole situation just to test you, just to see, everything that you're made of. And pulling your heartstrings to do so. But what I'm feeling also is that you do need to recover from that. That's nothing to take lightly. And it's your mistake. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even to play a blame game. That person is that person. I can't say you can't stop people from being who they are, but I think DMX said it best. Return to power DMX. You know what I'm saying? Trust people to be who they are. Yeah, I trust them. So when anybody asks me any time now, do you trust so-and-so? Yeah, I trust them. I do. I trust them to be themselves. I just let people be themselves, yo. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Whether I choose to tell you or show you what I do approve or disagree with, that's up to me. You know what I'm saying? We all got strategies, and I feel like this is what this is. I'm going to put the word strategy in a headline in some type of way. I think this is all just a strategy connection. And for what purpose, I'm not completely sure. I don't know if there's an end game. But I am sure that I get the feeling that this person came on to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes it this so important to go rest and recover. Because you're like, why? You're like, yo, why? I was minding my business. I was doing me. And you was under the impression that, maybe you manifested this. Maybe this is God sent, shorty. The dude make the gender fit the way it's supposed to fit. But then this occurs and then you like, why do I feel this way? I don't want to feel this way. You know what I'm saying? Some people's brain power is, and that's how it is sometimes. That's what I'm saying. People are who they are. You know what I mean? And that's why I said I don't think you're over this person. I think you're trying to understand this person more. Let's get some deets. I want to know who the person is. Spirit, give me clarification on the Page of Cups in reverse. Because I think that's the actual person. They didn't want to show emotion. Rejected. They got childhood issues, y'all. Rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. They're afraid of connection at a level that you allow, that you enable, that heart connection that you wanted, they're afraid of that. Because they've been rejected in some type of way, in some type of relationship that has nothing to do with you. Spirit, more deets. Yeah, we about to get messy. It's starting to get messy. You know, when I pull out this deck, we getting messy. So, Spirit, more deets on the rejected individual who is strategic and lacking loving expressions. Mask. Yeah, they wearing a mask. Lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on, burned bridges. But this was in reverse. Any of y'all smoke? This person is a loyal person when they're in relationships. However, they have been backstabbed. Someone has been disloyal to them and turned their back on them. Therefore, that is why they behave like putting a block, a wedge between you and them, because they don't want to feel like that again. They don't want to be disrespected like that again. They don't want to be rejected again. Have they told you any of this? I don't know. But if they did, come on. You should have given this more patience. It doesn't matter how much you desire them at that point. You got to let them go through that thing. Sometimes, I'm saying if they told you. You know what I mean? If they didn't tell you that, I'm getting the feeling that they didn't tell you that. Or they didn't tell you everything. You don't know. Yeah, with that mask card out there, you don't know. You don't know what you need to know to be comfortable with what happened and how it happened. Spirit, why does Gemini need the rest? Why do they need to recover? Let's get some clarification on that. Why should Gemini take a chill pill? Is it merely because of what I said? Harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. That's what's going to restore you, yo. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory when you see the four swords, but I just wanted to make sure and look, that came out. You just need to restore the balance, and I think that's what this red and white rose alludes to as well. You need to sync the mind and the heart. I think you was just leading with your heart before, which again, kind of odd for a Gemini, right? You're a brain sign. But sometimes these things happen for us, for a reason, you know, to restore you. To restore you back to your brain power. Maybe maybe you work diligently to the point where you don't want to use your brain when it comes to relationships. You just want to be in love. You just want to link up with someone, right? You want to have fun with someone. And Spirit is saying, don't do that. Especially in these days and times, use your brain, yo. Use your brains. You turn on YouTube right now, you will see the feeds plastered with relationship information, tutorials, and badgering, and response videos to who this race and that gender, and it's crazy. All right, it's crazy. Dragons, take us out of here. Matter of fact, hold on before we get the dragons out. Spirit, what's the advice for this connection? What's the advice for these two lovebirds? Is this the devil? Oh. I think there's going to be some reaching back out and holding back on. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. This person may come to you with some type of investment offer. Y'all look good together. Y'all could do something together. Okay, see this person, I think this person has, like I said, they're a loyal person when they get together with someone. So they probably see the potential in you. And like I said, they're fearful of that because they've been rejected by someone that they were serious about, serious with, because that's how they are when they're in relationships. You can take that from this person. The Mother Star, which is in reverse. This is unique to this deck. still a yes card, but it may be no right now. It maybe have something to do with children. I don't know if this person has a child or if they want to have a child. It's possible, right? The path that has led you to where you are today has been full of twists and turns. There may have been times when you doubted yourself and lost faith in your guides. The Mother Star's appearance means you are coming to a place now where you can look back and see that every setback served a purpose, and every failure taught you a much-needed lesson. The strength, courage, and character you've gained along the way have made you into a unique and resilient person. It's time to step up and embody your full potential. The Mother Star holds a cup and a sword. She wears a pentacle around her neck and is flanked by wands. Her journey and soul exploration connect her in a balanced way to each suit of the minor arcana, and if she appears in a reading where you have a specific yes or no question, she represents a resounding yes. Her guide, the gentle three-eyed winged tiger, is also here to offer you assistance, vision, and strength as you embark on this new chapter of transformation. Live the full life of the mind, exhilarated by new ideas, intoxicated by the romance of the unusual. Romance and using the mind is the red and white rose coinciding with each other. So I'm getting here, even though the Mother Star is in reverse, right? It's still a yes with this couple. Just know that this person is, this person actually desires you, which is, I guess, pretty troubling, right? Because it's like you can't tell. This person is borderline obsessed with you, but you cannot tell. They do not behave that way. They don't come across that way. It's so unbelievable. Like, you don't believe me right now. You don't believe me. You like people who like or people who desire you that much, you don't believe me. Because how did you feel this sorrow and grief? Like I said, they're heady. They don't show desire and love and passion for you. But they are. And like I said, this is happening for you with this Mother Star card out here. It's helping you see something. Everything that you've been through has brought you to this point. Now dragons take us out of here. So I'm just saying, should y'all get back together? It looks like y'all ain't never really separate, but should y'all get back together, just look at it as being something more concrete, something more even like contractual. Right? It might be marriage, but something more serious. It might be business. Maybe they want to, because this person is strategic. They might want to do business with you and then fall in love at work. You know what I'm saying? Let it build up at work types. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. Like they want a fantasy romance and they want something out of a book, out of a novel, because there ain't no way. You just straight up with it like, yo, look, I want you, babe, type shit. But they want, person probably even read a lot of romance novels. Might have. For some of y'all. Spirit, give me it. There we go. Got a call, Spirit, today. The shadows. Sure is. Shadows. If you draw this card, it is time to take a look at your shadows. The Dragon King Oisin is sending out the dragons so that we humans can remind ourselves that we are powerful beings. The black dragons are sent by the white dragon queen Alba. They have the highest vibrations of love in their dragon hearts and are coming to transform, death card is out here, your lower energies into higher frequencies. Get back to your brain. I can't make this shit up. A black dragon has the ability to dive deep into the world of shadows, reaching areas that remain concealed from others. Remember I said that he masked. You don't know. You don't know everything that they've been through. You don't know. But I just kept it a being with you. They've been through something in a relationship. Many people fail to recognize their shadows for what they are, thereby allowing the dark side to manipulate them, to hold them in check, and to rob them of energy and enthusiasm. I feel like that was what was done to you. They used their shadow side, their darkness, to do that to you. Let's name and shame a few of shadows here. Cigarettes, alcohol, too much sugar, a sense of fear, other addictive behaviors, playing the victim, spiritual arrogance, and so on. Now ask yourself the question, am I ready to confront my shadows? If the answer is yes, begin the shadow work described below. If not, put this card to one side, take it out of the deck, and only replace it when you are ready. Now let's get started. Pick a shadow and become familiar with it, the why, when, and how of it. The key is to understand that giving it can often mean victory in the breaking of paralysis. Inner rigidity can often prevent us from recognizing our shadows. Indeed, we are frequently extremely stubborn about this very issue. When working with shadows, try to remain flexible in your attitudes. Recognize when you are being cross or obstinate, the inner rigidity to which I refer. Try not to put up defenses, but instead become soft and pliable. Being defensive involves meeting inner rigidity with rigidity, which does not lead to success. Exercise. Sit upright on a chair. Light at least one white candle and play some calming music, perhaps a favorite song. Now imagine you are surrounded by some tall grass with a gentle breeze blowing the stalks this way and that. Sway with the grass, sway with the wind. Call the black dragon and use your inner voice to ask it to move aside all the rigidity within you. Now feel its noble presence. The black dragon is striding through the tall grass. It is magnificent, shimmering and powerful. It opens its heart and envelopes you entirely in black light. Black light's vibration has a higher frequency than any other and cannot be contaminated. Feel how this mighty light flows up and down the light canal in your spine, seeking out every weak point. The light pulls and flows powerfully to every point in your physical or spiritual body where shadows sap your energy. Now smile, be glad, and say in all love to the shadow, I see you, I know you, I respect you, and now you may go. I do not need you any longer. Smile and let the shadow go. Give it to the black dragon, which will lovingly place it in a white column of light. Hear how the dragon say to the shadow, I free you. You need not fight no longer, for there is peace for you too. Now go in peace. From now on, you are free of this shadow. Live and act according to what has been said. Respect yourself and smile. Thank the black dragon to perform this exercise as often as you think necessary. Yeah. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So I think the shadow side of you is just, I think you did a good job at, like I said, bouncing back, saving face, landing on your feet quickly, but you do need to rest and recover. And I think that's where you can take the time to do this ritual. And because I do feel like inside you do feel a sense of rigidity, you know what I mean? Having to show up again and speak to this person again, or see this person again, shake hands with them again, whatever it is, allows you to have the type of exercise to be able to release that rigidity quickly. So you know what it feels like, you know what it looks like to do so. So when you are resting and you are in your recovery period, go back to that notion to where you had to deal with them anyway, even after feeling some type of heartbreak and sorrow. I feel you did not start an argument with them or even quiz them on why they behave the way that they do. You didn't do any of that. And that's the whole point. Not to be rigid, to be flexible, pliable. Because it's something to learn from this. This is happening for you. All right? Just like I said, you don't know. If you knew, you'd probably be more understanding. Get what I'm saying? Till next time.